Hello students, I hope you are having a good day. I, Ms. Adalyn Gabriel, your English teacher from Rajiv Gandhi English Primary High School, running under Paschim Maharashtra Education Trust. So students, we are going to study a new poem. Now what is this poem about? It is basically about the nature. Now what is nature? The surroundings which we have. What nature includes? It's trees, it's all the small plants, it's the birds, every different thing around us. So the poem is based on nature. What is the name of the poem? Under the Greenwood Tree. So open your textbook to page 79. First, I will read the poem for you all. Under the greenwood tree, under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me, and turn his merry note unto sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither. Here shall he see no enemy but winter and rough weather. Who doth ambition's son and loves to live the sun, and loves to live the sun, seeking the food he eats and pleased with what he gets. Come hither, come hither, come hither. Here shall he see no enemy but winter and rough weather, by William Shakespeare. So students, the poet of this poem is William Shakespeare. So now you all read it once on your own, recite it, then I will explain the poem slowly to you all. Okay. Under the Greenwood Tree by William Shakespeare. Under the greenwood tree. What is a greenwood tree? Students, it is nothing but a tree with lot of leaves. With a tree which has lot of trees. Okay? Who loves to lie with me. Now here me means it represents the poet. Okay? It is representing the poem. The poet is saying that the greenwood tree is happy to lie with him. Lie means not lying to somebody but to lay down, to sleep besides the tree. Unto the sweet bird's throat, come hither, come hither, come hither. So here before there is a meaning merry. What does merry means? Cheerful. Cheerful what? It is a happy, a emotions. Okay, now when you talk to a small baby, how do you talk? You will talk with the baby very softly, very happily. Okay, so the baby doesn't get scared of you. So here the poet is saying, and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. So here the poet is saying the bird's voice is sweet and merry. Okay, come hither, come hither, come hither. Now what does hither mean? Hither is nothing but towards this place. Now which place the poet is saying? The place underneath the greenwood tree. The poet, where is he lying? He is lying under the tree. So he is talking about this tree. To come and sit under the tree. So come hither, come hither. It is just saying to come and sit next to me under the tree. Here shall he see no enemy but winter rough weather. Now what is enemy? Enemy is nothing but the people who you don't like or they don't like you. Okay? It should not be like that you all should have some enemies, but it's okay, sometimes we have enemies. But here the poet is saying that when you come under the tree, you do not have any enemy. You will always find the tree who gives you peace and happiness. Okay? Now next para. Who doth ambition's son and loves to live the sun. Now what does doth mean? Doth is nothing but an old English word, okay, which today we call it as do. So doth means do. And ambition, what does ambition means? It's nothing but to achieve something, something to achieve. Now when you all study for your exams, why do you all study hard? Because you all want to achieve good marks. That is why you all study and put more efforts. So you all are trying to achieve your goal. So ambition, what is the ambition? To study hard and get good excellent marks. And what does shun mean? Shun is nothing but ignore. Ignore means when somebody is talking to you or somebody is just walking past you, you just ignore that person. You do not look at that person. You will just do what you have to do. And loves to live in live in the sun. So here the poet is saying, you all can just come under the tree, rest. Anybody who passes by, you don't need to bother, or they won't come and trouble you. But basically, you all will be very calm and cool. They will do their business, you do yours. You will be in peace. Seeking the food he eats and pleased with what he gets. Now what does seeking mean? Seeking means attempt to find. You have to find something. What does this line says here? Seeking the food he eats. The food he eats means what? Now the tree will obviously have some fruits. So from that tree he will get fruits to eat, and pleased with what he gets. Now whatever fruit the tree is giving him, he will be happy. Pleased is nothing but it means glad to do something. Okay, in the poem it means he was very happy to have that fruit. Come hither, come hither, come hither. So the poet is telling, just come back to the tree, come back to the tree. Here shall he see no enemy but winter and rough weather. Like the previous para, the same lines are being repeated. Here he is just saying that you won't find any enemies, but you will only find winter and the rough weather. As the seasons change in our environment, that is the same thing. You will sit under the tree and just feel the winters. Winter, summer and all the different climates. So here the poet is just basically telling you about the nature, how it calms you and gets you away from all the commotion around you, what is happening, pollution and all. Everything is apart from everything and you are just sitting under the tree and relaxing. You are forgetting about everything. And moreover, you are having a connection with the nature and yourself. So in this poem, we get to know that the nature also plays an important role in our life. It makes us calm. It makes us to feel the happiness, the presence of the beautiful creation what God has created for us. So students, I hope you like the lesson. Please subscribe and like the lesson.